Welcome back, Mindsetters. I hope you guys are ready and steady and excited for this last part. Haley and I will be answering a question. Langa Samuel, you asked this question. It is from it's question 5. In case that you guys want to look it up, I'll read it to you, Haley, so that you can get what's going on.
Question 5 from the same paper that we've been dealing with, I believe.
The November 2008 one.
In the November 2008. And now I believe it's the one on ratio, and I believe that there's quite a few of you that have got questions on ratio, and this is why we're doing this question now. So I think that I need to know something about black tiles and white tiles. I need to get the facts from Katlego. So Katlego, give me the facts. And
Let me
read
read it for you, and then we'll extract the facts. So Naledi High School decides to tile the floor of their school hall using black and grey tiles. The hall is L-shaped. A rectangular stage is located against one wall of the hall, as illustrated in the sketch.
So we need to see
the width of the stage is 5 meters and the length is 10. The stage is not going to be tiled. The size of a square tile is 50 centimeters by 50 centimeters. The school needs to calculate how many tiles to buy.
Okay, so we have 50 centimeters by 50 centimeters is the tile area. Right, what we need to do, and now we needed the ratio, just give me that ratio for a second. It was 4 to 1 of black to grey. What have we got?
Black to grey.
Black to grey, and we need 4 to 1. And the question was how many black tiles?
Yes. Well, the question that was asked was calculate the number of boxes to black.
Boxes of black.
Yeah,
so we need the boxes
of tiles.
Boxes of black. Okay, so
and
now
it says that tiles come in boxes of 12.
And there's 12 per box. Good. Okay, so there's quite a lot of information that we've got, and there's quite a lot of information that we need. So first of all, we need to work out how many tiles we need in total. So that's the first thing we're going to do. And in fact, the thing we're going to do before that is we're going to work out the area of our, so that's our calculation. We need our area of the hall. So the area to be tiled. Now, I believe that Katlego, you got this answer.
Yes, we've been given the total number of tiles, which is 924.
Have we not got the area to be tiled?
The area? No, we don't have.
So we don't have the area to be tiled. Okay, well, how you would have calculated the total number of tiles is you would have worked out the area to be tiled, and you would have worked out the area of the tile, and we would have done this all in meters squared, and we would have got an answer. So our answer with number of tiles was 924. So we need 924 tiles. Right, now we're going to use that fact. So this is our ratio. And this, funnily enough, is a ratio that comes up quite often where we need to split something into a set amount or in a set ratio. So we need 924 tiles. And we want them in the ratio of 4 to 1. So what that 4 to 1 means, I'm just checking it was 4 to 1. What that 4 to 1 means is that for every 4 black tiles, I have 1 grey tile. So in total, in a pattern, I actually have 5 tiles. So I have 5 in a pattern. I'm talking about 1 grey and 4. So what I do is I add up the ratios. Then I'm going to take my total number of tiles that I need, and I'm going to divide it by how many parts do I need. Because in one kind of frame, I've got 5 tiles. So I'm going to take 924 and divide it by 5. I'll use my calculator for this. Get my calculator out. So I have 924, and we're going to divide that by 5. And I get an answer of 184.8. Now, I can't work in 0.8 of a tile, so I'm going to round up. And the thing with tiles, remember, you can never round down because you can't have a space that is missing. So if I had to make that 184, I'm going to end up with part of the hall that is not tiled. So we always round tiles up. So it's 185 tiles. And that is basically 185 tiles per part Right, so there were 5 parts in one little thing. Remember, it was one grey, 4 black. There were 5, so we got 5 parts. So it's per part. But I actually had 4 black parts. So I'm going to take my 185 and I'm going to times it by 4. And then on my calculator, I can do that. So I had 184 times by 4 parts that were black. 185, you're right, thanks, Ka. Right, let's go back, 185. And what do I keep saying to you guys? Check your calculators. And I forgot to check myself. 740 tiles. So I need 740 black tiles. And in actual fact, I only need 185 grey tiles, because that's times by 1. And now they wanted to know how many boxes. So what are we going to do? We're going to divide by how many in a box? There were 12 in a box. So we use our calculator. And we're going to take that 740, divide by 12. And we can see that we need 61,67. Again, I'm going to have to round up. So I can't have 0.6 of a box, so I'm going to make it 62. But when you're doing these calculations, when you get an answer like this, I want you to actually show the answer that you got on your calculator. Let's do it in a different color. I want you to show that you had 61,67, and then tell us that in actual fact we need 62 boxes. Just because it makes it easier, and it's always nice for the examiner to see exactly what you're doing and for you to understand and for us to understand that you know what you're doing. So that's what we're going to do, 62 boxes. So I hope that actually clears up the confusion.
Yes, that does clear up.
So I hope that you now can work that out. And should we go back to one of our questions?
Let's
and I think
do that.
we're going to go back to question 5, in fact. Let's just find question 5. Right. So we're now back to question 6. Right. Jason Reed is a professional soccer player. In 2005, he negotiated a 5-year contract with Shire Football Club. I hope I've pronounced that correctly. Jason's starting salary with the club was 178,500 Rand per year, excluding bonuses, with an assured salary increase of 5% per year. The table below shows Jason's annual salary, excluding bonuses, for the first 5 years. And now we've got our salary. So we've got a salary in rands, years, and we see that he starts off with 178,500, and 2006 is blank. They've given us 2007 and 2009. So let's see what the question asks. Let's find the question. Question asks, calculate Jason's annual salary for 2006. So 2006 was his 2005 salary, which, do you think I could remember, was 178,500. Let's go to the next page. 178,500. And we know that every year he gets a 5% increase. So all I need to do is times it by 105%. You can times by 5% and then add it, or you can times by the 105% all in one. I think we've done that during the term. So let's get our answer on our calculator. We've got 178,500 times by 105%. Get an answer of 187,425. 187,425. 187,425. And don't forget your units. We are dealing with Rand. Remember, maths, let's always got a reference. So units, units, units. Every question should have a unit. So don't forget that. We now need to work out his total salary for the first 5 years. So we're going to have to add all his salaries. I'm going to have to go back one page. Add all his salaries. So I've got 2005. I've just calculated 2006. So I can add that, although I've got it on my calculator. So I'm going to say it's on the calculator. Let's calculate, although I'm going to have to clear the calculator. So let's fill in this number. Right, what was that? What number? It was 187,425. 187,425. We need to calculate 2008. So let's do that on our calculator. we're going to take our amount that we earned in 2007, 196,796.25, and times that by 105% to get an answer. We've got 206,636, and we're going to add the other four amounts. So now add to that 178,500 plus 187,425 plus 196,796.25 and plus the last year, let's move our calculator for a second, 216,967.87. I think I'm in the wrong profession. 986,325 rand and 18 cents is what he earned in 5 years. 986,325. So let's give our answer. And I'm hoping Katlego wrote that
Yes,
number.
I did.
So it was 9.
That's 986 325
325.
0.1825. I don't know how-
0.18. Right, and that is rands. So he earned in 5 years nearly R1 million. Yeah, definitely think football was the way to go. Okay, during the 2007 Sire Football offered each player bonuses. They will give players the following bonuses. So they're going to get 450 Rand for each goal they scored and 800 Rand for each game they won by the team. So the football club won 70% of the 30 games they played, and Jason scored 5 goals during 2007. Now we need to calculate the bonus earned by Jason. So remember, we got bonuses. We got 2 different ways of getting bonuses. There was for winning the game, and there was for scoring. So how many games did they play? They played 30 games. Of those, they won 70%, which gives me 21 games. And for each one, they're going to get 800 Rand. He scored 5 goals, and for each goal that he scored, he's getting 450 Rand bonus. And that one I think I need the calculator for. So I'm just going to go back to the calculator. I'm going to say, well, he had, let me my calculator again, there were 30, I think I did that way too fast. 30 games at 70 was 21 games. And now we want to know 5 times 450. So he gets 2,250 for scoring the goals. And what we didn't do was get an answer here. 21 times 800. Go back to our calculator. 21 times 800.
Hayley, you've tapped 20, not 21.
I keep doing that. 21 times 800, thank you, was 16,800. And now we can add what he got for scoring the goals. So he earns a total of 19050. 19050. So total, we add them, was 19050. Then it says calculate the bonuses earned for the game. The bonus earned by Jason for the game, 1 by the team. Oh, I've just done that. Over the scored, I think I did them both together, and then his total. Hence, calculate Jason's total. I was trying to get everything in before we ended the session, that I went ahead and did the whole question in one rather than breaking it down. And I always tell you guys to read the question carefully. So kind of don't follow my instruction. Read the question carefully and answer the question as they give it to you. But I've done this, calculated the bonus, and now we can calculate his total. So we've done that calculation. So I think that I need to take a deep breath. And guys, what you need to do is actually check that you've read correctly. Check your calculator, because I keep making a mistake on the calculator. And I think that it's time for me to actually say good luck for your exams and just try and enjoy them, take them one step at a time. But we'll be here for winter school. And what else have we got? We've got winter school, and we've got revision.
We've got the revision on Saturday.
Saturday's revision. So we're still here for you. And carry on with the Facebook. But I'm going to hand you over to Kat now, and I will see you again soon.
Thank you, Hayley. Although we have no more live shows, guys, remember that we do have our revision shows on Saturdays. So we'll never leave you. Don't worry. We are here for you all the time. Our winter school does begin on the 2nd of July and ends on the 8th of July, and during that time, anything that you want to clarify, and then by then you'll know what happens, like what did happen during your exams, so you have a good idea of where are the areas that you need more help in. And also, let me read the dates as well for the next week Saturday, same time, same place. Although it's not live, we're here to revise with you, so you can still ask us anything. And those of you who are still writing exams, good luck to you. Good luck. Study hard, learn more, and learn extra. And we'll see you when we come back. Bye.